EBT, EB fucking T, food stamps, and the people that's just act like they losing their minds for this shit. Act like they losing their minds for this EBT shit. We about to roll. I'm about to roll up and talk about this shit because people on EBT is starting to get on my nerves. You know how white people say black fatigue? Well, shit. I'm saying EBT, food stamp fatigue. The shit is ridiculous. Like, for real, for real. Never seen so many, hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? I've never seen so many people. What up, Tanya? I never seen so many people just for real crashing out about food stamps and EBT. For real. Get me wrong, like I said, I know some people need that shit. I know some people need it, but man, to the ones that's been abusing it for years, thank you. Destiny did it. Destiny braided my hair. To the people that's been abusing it for years, I'm happy they kicking y'all asses off. Yep. I don't care how a motherfucker feel. If you one of the people that's been abusing EBT, I'm happy they kicking your freeloading, mooching ass off. Like, I'm happy. For the people that's been abusing Section 8, trying to make a career out of being on Section 8, I'm happy they cutting y'all freeloading, mooching asses off. I don't care what people say. Y'all motherfuckers can call me a coon or call me whatever, but it's the truth. And then I'm not understanding why, let's just be honest, so many black people are mad about the shit. What you mad about something that wasn't fucking for you anyway? Like, when they first started the whole EBT food stamps or whatever, it wasn't called EBT or food stamps back then, but back when they started it, it wasn't for black people. So I'm not understanding why so many black people, especially black women, I see a lot of black women crashing out about some fucking food stamps. For what? For what? What are you crashing out about some goddamn food stamps for? Like, man, if you are a minority in this country, you have already had it hard. So you losing food stamps, what is that gonna do to you? You already had to learn how to survive and make it in this damn country. So you losing your food stamps, what the fuck is that gonna do to you? Just besides make you get off your ass and hustle a little harder to make sure you and yours is taken care of. Like, for real. All that shit people be doing, all that crashing out over food stamps, getting mad and making these videos the way they do, that's why they ain't getting nowhere. That's why they ain't getting nowhere and ain't gonna get nowhere. Because they want to be government dependents. Want to be. Like, and I said this before. Look, I've had food stamps before. Did I want that shit? No. But I needed it at the time. Did I try to make a career out of being on it? No. Man, being a government dependent ain't cool. What up, Christine? Christine Morgan, what up? Being a government dependent is not cool at all. Hell no. So I don't see why you have all these people crashing out about food stamps. For what? What are you crashing out about food stamps for? For what? Being a government dependent ain't cool. Ain't cool at all. When did it become cool to be a government dependent? Somebody let me know. Tell me, am I missing the memo? Am I not getting something? Am I missing the memo? So I'm glad they cut a lot of y'all freeload mooching asses off of EBT and food stamps. That's what the fuck you get. Hey, how you doing? That's what the fuck you get. You know? It's better to you feel better when you have your own money, and you feel better when the government is not telling you what you can spend your money on. Like I said, the only people that need food stamps and government benefits are veterans and disabled people and mentally challenged people. Other than that, if your ass able-bodied, if you able to get your motherfucking ass up, run to social media, complain about food stamps and government benefits, guess what? You can get your motherfucking ass up and go find a way to make some money. Take all that energy and find a way to go make some goddamn money. Like for real. For real, for real, for real. Take that energy and go make some goddamn money. Quit being a government dependent. Quit being a fucking government dependent, because that's exactly what they want your ass to be. Me, I refuse to be one. I refuse to be a victim, and I will never have that mindset. Never. Don't get me wrong. If I ever got to the point where I needed it, it's a difference between needing assistance and wanting assistance and abusing assistance once you got it. Because let's be honest, we all know somebody that got food stamps, or know somebodies, or know some people that got food stamps, and they be selling them, or they just buying all junk food with the shit, which, don't get me wrong, everybody deserves to eat snacks and all the other shit. But if all you buying is junk food with your goddamn food stamps, then yeah, you need to be cut the fuck off. You need to be cut off. If all this shit is already bad for us, why you just buying junk food for nothing? No wonder, kids be having diabetes and cancer and fat as hell. You know what I'm saying? They be in middle school looking like a fucking 12th grader. Like, y'all need to, yep, I'm glad they cutting a lot of you motherfuckers off. And then to all the women that, always talking about how men ain't shit and all this other stuff, guess what? Your ass ain't getting them food stamps and you finna get cut off Section 8. So guess what? You ain't got no choice but to run back to you and depend on your baby daddy. To go depend on the people that y'all make these kids with. For real. And if you can't do that, then make it happen by yourself. But don't go running to the government expecting the government to take care of your fucking problem. Stop expecting the government to take care of your problem. What is that gonna do for you? What is that gonna do? Because guess what? So as they take care of your problem, then they take away everything. Guess what? Your ass is gonna be back there making more videos. Oh, they took my food stamps. Say this ain't so. Please help me. Oh, like, cut that bullshit out. Glad they cutting you motherfuckers off, freeloading ass people. And then you got a lot of these women on here, and I hate to say it like this, but it's a lot of women on here. It's mostly women that's complaining about food stamps. That let me know, shit, guess what? Your ass is, if you one of the women that's complaining about food stamps, that let me know your ass ain't trying to do shit but be a goddamn government dependent. That's what that tells me, that you don't want to be shit but a government dependent. Because I'm telling you right now, you can't complain about something that's not yours, technically. You can't complain that the government's saying that you can't buy your fucking snacks with your EBT, because guess what? It's not yours anyway. And then how about this? If you don't want the government telling you what the fuck to do with your food stamps or your EBT or just with your shit, period, how about you use your own money? Because guess what? You can go buy all the fucking snacks in the world you want with your money. Because guess what? Shit. You can go buy snacks like this with your money. You can go buy snacks like these with your money. You can go buy bubble gum with your money. You can go, it feels better to buy it with your own money and nobody can tell you what the fuck to do with it. Like, for real. I think everybody watching this knows it feels better to spend your own money than to have somebody or have some people who don't even know who the fuck you are telling you you can't go buy snacks. So I don't feel bad for none of y'all who getting cut the fuck off. Say a Dana Howard or a Patti LaBelle. Now you done thrown me off with that one, but man, I put it like this: if I was on Drink Champs, I'd be drinking to that one because I can't choose between a Dana Howard or Patti LaBelle. But anyway, back to the subject. Like I said before, I am happy that a lot of people are getting cut off food stamps and getting kicked off of Section 8. I'm happy. The only ones I feel bad for are the disabled people and veterans and people who are mentally ill and they can't work. Other than that, If your ass can run to the internet and make videos, you can get your ass up and go work. You know that? You get your ass up, go work, and get off of government assistance. How about that? You know, get off government assistance. Because we all know the government don't give a fuck about you for real. Let's just be honest. If you think the government give a fuck about you, you're fucking crazy. Which I'm gonna do another live talking about all this shit on a different day. But this EBT shit, the EBT food stamp fatigue is real. It's real. It's real. And I don't care, you know, if I have black people calling me a coon or calling me, all sound like I'm speaking for the man. It's not speaking for the man. It's about my eyes are fucking open. And I see that the more you keep accepting that shit, the more your ass gonna stay down there and never be able to come up. The more you keep accepting the crumbs that they fucking give you. You can be like that if you want to, you know, shit. You know, they say you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You be like that if you want to. I refuse to be like that. The only freedom, the only true freedom in America is financial freedom. Believe that. The only true freedom in America is financial freedom. And not saying you have to be filthy rich or you have to be stanky rich, but everybody, you know, or most people in America could be living comfortable. Not saying rich, but could be living comfortable and stable with the right decision making. Because let's be honest, every decision you made in life led up to where the fuck you are at right now at this exact moment. So if everybody, just think, if we all was programmed to make the right decisions, I don't think we would have a bunch of people on, we wouldn't have as many people on EBT and food stamps as we do. Like, for real. You know, if everybody made the better decisions, you wouldn't have as much people on EBT as you do. Hey, let me say it like this. All the single mothers out there, you know, I was raised by a single mother. Yeah, my father was around, but let's just say that him and my mother wasn't together. But I was raised by a single mother, and guess what? She taught me, you know what I'm saying, how to stand on my own 2 feet. She taught me that, hey, don't depend on the government. She taught me, you put your 2 feet to the ground and you make it happen. A single black woman taught me this. So all these single black women on here, you know, talking about all they baby daddies and all this other shit, man, you motherfuckers need help. I'm gonna be honest. Because shit, I was raised by a single mother, a single black woman, and shit, she did one hell of a job. She did a great job because I don't depend on the government. I don't want to depend on the government. Man, I'm gonna be honest, I don't want shit the government has to offer. I want to be able to do shit on my own. Now, if I need help, that's a different story. If I get to the point where I hit rock bottom and I need government assistance, that's a different story. But if I ever got to that point, I won't abuse it, and I'll be trying my best to get the fuck off of it. Like, for real. So all these single mothers out here who, oh, I'm losing my food stamps, my kids ain't gonna eat. Make better decisions. Make better decisions. Point blank, plain and simple. Nobody said it's gonna be easy. What up? Hey, how you doing? Nobody said it's gonna be easy. Because if it was easy, it wouldn't be worth it. That's the truth. If this shit was easy, if life was easy, it wouldn't be worth it. So if you on EBT or food stamps and you're getting cut off because you've been on that shit for years, and I mean years, for over 2 years, over 5 years, that's on you. If you ain't, you know what I'm saying, start putting it in your head to make better decisions so you don't need that shit because at any given time they can take it away, I don't feel sorry for you. Don't feel sorry for you. I don't care if you got 5, 6, 7 kids. Man, make better decisions. You know you got 5, 6, 7 kids. You know you need to be making better decisions to benefit your kids, because every decision that you make as a parent pretty much affects your child. So with that being said, I'll let your boy. See you at the next one. Peace.